Oh, good morning. It is about 9 or 9:30, 43 degrees outside, which is chilly, but is not nearly as cold as it was at 6 o'clock this morning when I came out. It was 33 degrees this morning. There was frost everywhere. And I came out to feed, and I did it very quickly because it was chilly. Of course, I was in Crocs and shorts and a hoodie, but it was still chilly. Good morning, kitty. All the animals seem to be in a good mood. They're kind of hyper because it's cooler weather. Supposed to get up into the 50s today, and I've got a lot to do. And today is Sunday when my video is supposed to come out. I don't think it will. I don't know when this video will come out, but it'll still be late, whether it's later today or tomorrow or whatever. So I apologize for that. I've just been so busy. If it wasn't a sickness, or rain, or like I'm off Thursdays and Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays from my normal job. And Thursday I went with Mom and took her dog to the vet. That was a couple of hour process, and then I came back and helped her give medication to the dog. I think the dog's okay. They did a lot of testing on her and everything. So that's what I did Thursday, so I wasn't able to film Thursday. When I got back, I was pretty worn out. I did have to go get some feed Thursday as well. Friday, I don't even remember Friday. I couldn't tell you what I did Friday. Saturday, Mom and I went shopping for the first time in a long time. You guys know that Mom fell and got hurt and has been, she had to go to the hospital. Actually, she fell a few times. 2 times, one in the spring that did a lot of damage, and then this last time where she had to have 18 staples in her head. But so since she fell the first time in spring, yesterday we got to go shopping for the first time in a long time. I don't like going shopping, but I felt like going to At Home. There were some things that I wanted for the kitchen. Mom loves going to At Home and looking at everything, and so we went out and spent several hours out, and then we went out to eat afterward, and we stopped by a furniture store, and that just blew yesterday. So I'm behind on cleaning the waters. The chickens are out of food in their bucket. Of course, I've been throwing food over for them. It's not like they're not eating, but I let this empty out. I let the cows drink all of that. They've got water over here. They're not gone without water. I don't know why they pick one. They pick one and they drink it, and then they go to the next one. But anyway, I let them empty this one out so that I can dump it out easily without having to get wet, dipping a bucket in there. So I'm going to dump that out, clean that out, fill that up with water. I know the birds need water because I didn't water yesterday. I know everybody had water yesterday because I came out here, which leads me to one of the changes that have already taken place. Because I know they have water because I was out here yesterday about 5:30, because I told you Flint was going to go to another farm. I was loaning him out to breed their does. Well, they got up here and they saw Rocky, and they took Rocky instead. So Flint is here. He's in rut, getting on Caleb's nerves really bad. Yeah. I do that too, Caleb. You just line him out, okay? Boy goats, when they're in rut, they stink really bad. They're annoying because they try to breed everything. That was what he was trying to do. He was trying to talk Caleb into some things he wasn't having. And I think I have 2 female goats in heat. I know that white goat's in heat. She hollered all night last night, kept me awake. Because when they holler, when I hear the animals making noise, if the dogs are barking, it depends on the bark. It doesn't usually bother me because they bark all night. They bark at everything. And I know if the dogs are barking, they're still there. Everything's still fine, and they're keeping coyotes away or whatever. But when it's when they sound angry, when something gets close that wakes me up. That bark will wake me up. But other than that, if the cows are making noise or if the goats are making noise in the middle of the night, that wakes me up. If the chickens make noise in the middle of the night, that'll wake me up too. So, I am going to go ahead and start filling up the chicken waters. I'm not going to film a whole lot of doing the waters because there are some other things that we get to do. Oh my goodness, they are in need. There are some other things that we're going to do. All right, I got their water things out there for me to wash out, and I took their feed bucket into the shop so I can fill it up. People are just laying eggs everywhere, just all over the place. You saw me give them that one at the gate, at the door. Oh, that didn't feel good. This needs to be cleaned off. Oh, I might go ahead and do that. I don't know. Did not come out here and collect eggs yesterday, so there are 4 eggs, 5 eggs. The one I gave them at 6, 7, and 8. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. I don't want to crawl up in there. I'm gonna have to get it though. That's a green egg. The other one was a green egg too. That's green. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to get up in there. Oh man, chicken, don't put them up here. The eggs are cold. They're cold this morning. I saw another egg out here and I've forgotten where I saw it. There it is. Oh, there's one over there too. They're just throwing them everywhere. Excuse me, where you going, bud? You just run into my hand. Are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna go somewhere? What are you gonna do? Okay, this one could have been here a while, so I'm just gonna feed it to him because this looks like something that I might have missed before, and it's nasty. And I like watching them eat them. Oh, see, that didn't even... Excuse me, chicken. There we go. The laughing rooster doesn't have a tail. He doesn't have a tail. He's molting. Here are the Jubilees hanging out still together. I don't know, I'll go ahead and feed it to them. Excuse me, girls. What? I gotta learn how to do this. Why doesn't that pop? Okay, I know I hit it hard enough that time. Move for a second. That's why. Did y'all hear that? I know I threw it harder, but I feel like that one was kind of a nasty one. Can't smell it out here. Might not have been too bad, but it did pop. That pop, you know. That's how you know. Well, good morning, Blizzard. Are you trying to come up behind me? These guys that have already molted and growing their feathers back, they're looking really good, especially the turkeys. Look at that peacock. Look at Solomon. Him's looking good. He's looking real good. Look at this turkey though, coming up behind me. You're not getting my eggs. Y'all need a little salt. The baby's getting a drink. That's so cute. So I'm needing to go into town, and I'm thinking about taking you guys with me. I don't know yet. I'm gonna set you down while I get some chicken feed. You know, I show this every time because, well, just about every time, because this is what I do every day. Not necessarily fill this bucket up because that bucket lasts a few days, 2 or 3, but I feed the animals every day. I give water just about every day. During this time of the year, I don't have to give water as often if I didn't have those ducks. But I have those ducks and they get all the water's dirty, so they have to be changed out. But you know, that's what I have to do daily here, and so I'm just filming my life, and that's what we're doing. But I'm thinking about taking you to town. Plus, you know, some people like to watch. A lot of people like to watch the animals. If I just took you to town, it would turn some people off, and so I want to make sure to put the animals in every time, or try to. And you guys that watch regularly know that I have a great nephew who really likes birds, and so I have to throw the chickens in there. I have to throw some birds in there for Gabriel. By the way, Gabriel was a chicken for Halloween. Birds are nasty. Just saying. Hi, kitty. Cows think I've got food for them since I went and filled this up. They heard me in the shop, but I didn't, and I'm not going to feed them this morning. I'll feed them this evening. Negative. Stop to the hand. All right, I finished cleaning that out. I haven't filled it back up, but I cleaned out the chickens' water. That took a minute, and filled both of their waters back up. And I'm over here gonna do the bucks' water and Caleb's water, and there's ice in there. I don't want to show it to you. So this area over here has a lot more shade in the mornings because of that tree. And so, you know, the cow's water is on that side of the tree, and so the morning sun comes in. Same with the chickens, but right here is shaded, and there's ice. There's ice on here. It's real thin ice, but it is ice. So, yeah, it was cold this morning, wasn't it, kitty? You mean to clean your water? Or you being a good boy? Okay, so I did not fill up the cow's water. I think I'm gonna give myself time to think about it, but what I think I'm gonna do is let them empty out the other one, and as it goes down, then I'll fill the other one completely back up, the one that I just emptied and cleaned, and that way it'll make it easier for me to empty theirs and dump it out. Or I just fill them both up and wait for the boys to get here, Sean and Curtis to get here to help me. But I did fill up these waters. No, I filled up one of the waters here for Tucker and the goats. I filled up the little one, scrubbed it out, filled it up, and then the big one I am saving for another day or for when somebody's here to help me. All right, that's done. I need to go into town. I think I'm gonna take you guys with me. I need to get some cat litter, some cat food for sure, some filters for my new heat and air system. This would be the first year that I won't have to burn wood for heat, or have to burn wood for heat. I'm still gonna burn it. Like, I love a fireplace. I love the wood burning stove. I love the smell of burning wood. So I'm still gonna burn that. But now I have central heat and air. I've got to go get some more filters to change that out. And I'm gonna take you guys with me, but I need to get ready to go. And one of the things I need to do to get ready to go into town is clean my truck. I really need to clean my truck before I go. And so with doing that, I have another product to show you guys. Now, when I show you guys products, it is not just random products that, I don't know, for the money or that would just be good for me. I try to pick things that would relate to you guys, something that you guys would be interested in. And so I am looking for lightweight, often battery operated, solar powered stuff like that, and that is what I've got today. And I've got this wet dry vac from CC. Remember the people that sent me the pole saw? Same company. This is not a paid sponsorship. They sent me this wet dry vac in exchange for a review on my channel. I guess that's a filter tool. Yeah. So here are, I guess this is going to be a battery. I hope it's charged like the pole saw was. Is that the battery? Or yeah, it's got a charge. There are the wheels for the thing. Another battery, I guess. Could be a charger. I don't know how many batteries it comes with. Oh yeah, battery. Got to charge. Brush. And here is the charger. A couple more tools. Strap for it. A strap, because this is very lightweight. So let me put this together. Let me try to put this together real fast. This is another thing where I didn't read the instructions, and I will. This is kind of thick. There are the instructions there that you probably need to read before you use it. Got the wheels on. Where would a battery go? Manual. Battery. Oh, 1 through 17 is in English. Okay. Battery. It came with this to put it on there. I need to figure out where it goes to hold your tools, to hold your what do you call them? These extra pieces, these tools that you use to vacuum. Okay, the official term is accessory holder. Kitty just jumped up in the truck. This accessory holder goes right here. It just slides in right here, and it'll slide right back out too. Apparently, I'm having to read this anyway, but it's really easy. It's assembled. You don't have to have this strap on there, but it is in the instructions on how to do it. Honestly, let's see. I think I'll just carry it like that. I don't think I need the strap, but the strap is there if you need it. These are the extension rods right there. Make it long enough for you to, get where you need to get on it. So what I want to use first is this one. All right, I got this sucker ready to go. It's got a low and a high. Put it on low. Vacuuming this right up. Oh, sorry about that, guys. On high. Okay, I switched tools, see if I can get more up like that. anyway, there is what it has done. This hair, you can't get up. This dog hair, that shop vac, and there'd be very few shop vacs that would get up that dog hair. What I do is get a glove, a rubber glove, and get it wet and rub that off of the seats and off of the floors, and that does get dog hair off. But let me just show you something real fast. This is it's a very small unit that, I mean, you just pick that up with one hand, and that is what I like about it. Battery operated, there's no cords, don't plug it in. Really lightweight. If that's something that you're interested in, I will leave a link in the description below. This is not a paid sponsor, but I did get this. I did receive this for free in order to review it on the channel, show it to you guys. I don't get paid. I don't get anything out of the link. The cat just jumped into the... That was Kitty. She's gone. Where did she go? Kitty! I don't know where she went. She's back there somewhere. I'm gonna have to get her down. She's crazy. Anyway, here she went. She must have followed back out. I don't know. But so yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below if this is something that you're interested in. I think it's a neat little thing. It's not strong like a big shop vac. That is a wet dry shop vac, so you can use that to clean up wet spills, you know, like you would, small wet spills. And you can wash the filter. It comes with a manual, show you how to take care of the filter, wash the filter and everything. All right, we are on our way to town to get some things, to get some actually Eddie and Gertie need their special kind of dog food, and to get some cat food and some cat litter. And now that I have started cleaning the truck, I want to clean the rest of it. I want to clean the dash and everything, so I need to get some stuff for that. But what I was going to tell you is I remember Friday, or at least I remember part of Friday. We got the pigs back from the processor Friday, and we'd been waiting on them and didn't know how long it would take. And so they texted Friday and said that they were ready. And so I went up Friday and got mine. The thing of it is, so there were 3 pigs. 2 of them were mine, and 1 of them belonged to Amy and Chris. And we sold one of my pigs to help pay for the processing, and Amy did that. Amy was in charge of selling the pig, doing the whole thing, finding a buyer, making sure she gets the payment and gets the pig to them, or they go pick it up. I don't know how it goes. The deal was that I didn't have any part in messing with it. It was my pig, but I didn't have any part in the selling process, and in that it helped pay for her processing. So I had 1 pig, we sold 1 pig, and Amy and Chris had a pig. My pig, it's just me living at my house. I was going to split that with my nephew. Well, when the pig finally came back, they texted us Friday, said it was ready. We had no idea. We'd been waiting. It'd been, what, 6 weeks, I think. 4 weeks. I don't know how long it had been. It had been a long time. They texted, said it was ready, and I called my nephew, and he's like, oh man, I'm going out of town. He just gotten off work, and he was headed home to get his family, and they were headed out of town for the weekend. So I was in a scramble trying to find places to put this pig, because I didn't have enough room in my freezer for a whole hog. I thought I was only going to be putting half of one in. So I put some in my freezer inside the house. I put some in the chest freezer in the garage. I took some of it up to my brother's house and put it in his freezer. And so I need to separate that out and divide it for me and him for when he gets back. He may get back today. I don't know. That would be nice. But I need to figure out what's his and what's mine. Go around collecting it. But that's what happened Friday. I'm really excited to have that pig back. That was the first one that I had grown. First time I'd had any pigs. First one I'd had processed. By the way, that was a lot more. It cost a lot more to get the pigs processed than the cows. I don't know why. If you guys have any ideas of why, you guys who have raised pigs and had them processed before, could you tell me in the description below or in the comments below why the hogs would be so much more to process, cost so much more to process than the cows. I mean, I was really pleased at how fast the pigs grew out. I only had them, 6 months maybe? I don't know. And I didn't enjoy raising them. I enjoyed the hogs. I just didn't like going in the pen. I didn't like how nasty they were and having to clean the water up so much, so often. But they ate more than I thought they would. And they cost more to get processed than either one of us thought they would. So leave it down in the comments below if you know. I will say that I'm very excited to have the meat back. I'm kind of disappointed that I did not enjoy raising the hogs since they grow out so quickly. I wish that it was something that I did like to do. Maybe, you know, maybe I could make an arrangement with someone else, you know, for part of a steer, for a hog, part of a hog or something like that. Like I said, I'm really excited to get that meat in the freezer. Looking forward to trying it out. I haven't had time to even try to cook any of it, so I'm kind of nervous about it, actually. I hope it tastes good. Oh, that would have been okay. I'm excited to have the meat. I'm excited to have the freezer full, so surely it'll be fine. It's 12:30. I haven't had anything to eat. I am going to get something to eat. I think while I'm out, I think I'm going to be able to get everything done at Walmart Neighborhood Market. I'm pretty sure they'll sell the filters that I need. The main thing is the cat food and filters. And I'm just really hungry. I haven't eaten. I've been up since I got up at 6 today. That is late for me. But anyway, it was chilly this morning and I was covered up and didn't want to get up. But I'm starving now, so I'll probably stop and get something to eat. Go through a drive-thru somewhere. We'll see. So I get these for Eddie and Gertie because lost where I'm supposed to be. I bet it's around the corner. I get these for Eddie and Gertie because Eddie's losing his teeth. They're both 13, 14 years old, and Eddie's losing his teeth, so I have to get him something soft, and I'm looking for the soft food in a box, but I keep running into people. Let's see. Let me get some cat food real fast. On the cat food, I look at just a good price. This is what I usually get, but I think I'm gonna try this because it's cheaper. 2 hands. Okay. Went with the most meaty. Okay, I had gotten everything on my list. I got everything that I told you guys that I was going to get, plus a couple of other things that I had forgotten about. But I wanted to get something to clean the rest of the truck, to clean the hood. Not the hood, the dash. You know, it's all dusty and everything. Since I've already started vacuuming in here, I wanted to finish it out. But they didn't have anything in there, so I'm trying to decide whether I want to make another stop somewhere else to get something to do that with. But I don't know. What I do know is that I'm hungry, so I think I'm going to go through probably Brahms drive-thru. I need the #1 combo with mayo and onions only, and a large Diet Dr. Pepper.
Do you like a large fry as well?
No.
Alrighty. Anything else I can get you, ma'am?
That's it.
Towards being 908 at that first window. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, here's 10. Thank you. Thank you. You too. This is not a large. The large are the 32 ounce. I think it's 32 ounce. It's in the styrofoam cup. That is not what I got. And I know I paid for a large because I saw her ring it up. All right, I've made it home, and since I've vacuumed out the truck, I've decided that I want to go ahead and finish cleaning it out by cleaning off the dash and stuff. I bought some stuff from the Dollar General on the way home to do this with, since the Walmart Neighborhood Market didn't have it. So I'm going to get started cleaning the dash and the steering wheel and the front of the vehicle. So I've got something on this. I've spilled something on this, or something. There's a dime there. Thought I got all those out. I can't even see the dime. I don't know what this is. It's really sticky. Can't get the dime up. I've got to get something to get this dime up, and then I've got to get something to get that up. I don't know what it is. I've decided to try to put a wet paper towel there. The dogs are barking at an Amish going by. The Amish are going by behind me, and that's what they're barking at. But I'm gonna leave that there for a minute and try to get it to come up by that, because I don't know. I don't have anything that I can think of right now to get that up. Well, it's coming up, but I still can't get the dime up. But you can see that that's coming up with the water sitting on it, so I'm gonna let it soak a little bit longer while I work on the rest of this. Check this out again. Oh, so frustrating. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there for a while. We may not get this video, but we'll get it. All right, so all that's left on this, that is dust, because I shook it off out there, and there's dog hair, Titus's hair, but I'm going to see if this vacuum will take this dust off. This is not obviously a big shop vac, and it's nowhere near the suction that you would get from a vacuum cleaner at like a car wash. But I mean, for it to be lightweight like this, I'll just pick it up and set it in the seat, or hold it actually while I do it. It's really easy. So I'm gonna see if it'll get this dust up. Come on, it's getting looser. Should see if I can do this now. Yes. Now I can get that up. That's just water on this paper towel. So let me get something else. Yeah, that gets it right up. I mean, now that it's been soaking, it wouldn't get it up. I tried to spray it on the dime earlier, but it couldn't. The dime was flat on whatever this is here. The dime was sitting flat on it, and so it was hard to get whatever liquid that I needed, whatever fluid that I needed up under it to dissolve it. But now that the dime is gone, yeah, that cleaned it up. Straw. All right, it's not perfect, but I feel a lot better about it. I don't wash my car very often. I don't like going to town, and I sure don't like going to the car wash in town. So it'll work until something better comes along. I mean, my job will work, my cleaning job. There's the ducks. There's one more thing I got to show you or tell you about. There's a little bit more change. You guys thought Flint was leaving to breed the neighbor's goats, and actually Rocky left, so that was one thing I was going to tell you. Golly, that dog. I didn't have him out while I was filming earlier, and I did that on purpose for you, because it's Sunday, because I'm here. But another thing that's going to change is these ducks. You guys know how I've been complaining about them getting into the waters and everything, and it looks like that mama's not broody anymore. I didn't think that Drake was quite old enough to fertilize those eggs, but I let her sit on them. She's done sitting on them, and so they are gonna go to someone else's house. They're gonna go to Amy's house, actually. So that's I'm not gonna do ducks for the winter. There's a good chance I'll get some more in the spring. I don't know. But I'm not ready to keep dealing with the waters, and as it gets colder and I'm having to deal extra with the waters just because of the ducks, that's going to be a really big problem for me. So I need to get set up for ducks, or just get them in the spring, raise them all spring, get rid of them at the end of the season. I don't know, but that is the other thing that is going on. But anyway, that is all for this video. Again, I'm sorry that it's late. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and hype the video. And we will see you on the next video. Me and Axel will see you on the next video.